Okay. Okay, Dustin. Destiny audio. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Say something, Nick.
Something, Nick.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you know Barney the Dinosaur's coming back?
Yeah, I saw something about that.
I didn't know about that. I was like, huh. I guess Barney's coming back. All I can think of now though is scientifically accurate Barney.
Don't let him sing the "I love you, you love me" song.
Don't let him sing the "I love you, you love me" song. I know what T-Rexes are like in real life. They're schlong. It's like 13 feet long. I didn't need to know that, but thanks, scientifically accurate Barney. Chelsea, no! Don't sing the "I love you, you love me" song! You don't want to sing that in front of a T-Rex! Oh my goodness. Did you used to watch Barney when you were a kid? Cause I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember much about Barney. Like,
Yeah, neither do I.
Like it's one of those things where like it was like part of people's childhood, but it's like I honestly don't remember anything about Barney.
Yeah, same.
So, oh man, that's interesting. That Barney's coming back. Imagine if fucking Barney had like a Rescue Bots renaissance. Was all of a sudden it's like, whoa. You're telling me Barney of all shows is this good? What world are we living in? Man, Rescue Bots was so good though. Rescue Bots, roll to the rescue. Rescue Bots. Who's your favorite Rescue Bot, Nick?
That's tough.
That's tough.
That is tough, cause
Who comes first to mind?
Okay, so cause I like Boulder, cause you know he's pretty much he's pretty much Bulkhead.
Yeah.
Blades.
Blades was fun.
Yeah. And you can't go wrong with Chase.
Chase is nice too. But
I also like Quick Shadow.
Quick Shadow?
Yeah, she was a recruit.
Oh. Oh, okay. Do we at least know what Teletubbies are, Chelsea? Yeah, we know what Teletubbies are. I don't think we watched it.
Rescue Bots there wasn't a bad character in Rescue Bots.
No. Man, Rescue Bots. Again, Rescue Bots had no right to be as good as it was.
Yeah.
It was such a good show for a children's cartoon. It's like, what?
I could say a bass dancer and say Girl Whirl. From Rescue Bots Academy. I firmly believe that she is World's child.
This is my dad. Hi. Your dad has one eye. What you fucking say to me, kid?
In the Hamlet universe, there is a Whirl family.
Uh-huh.
You have Whirl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the utter psychopath he is. Cyberverse Whirl. Rescue Bots Academy Whirl. And the little Scraplet baby.
The Scraplet baby. A routine patrol with 4 bots in stasis. Years later woke into strangest of places. Earth was their home now, and in addition, Optimus Prime gave them this mission. Learn from the humans, serve and protect. Live in a world earn their respect. A family of heroes will be allies. To others remain robots in disguise. Rescue bots, row to the rescue. Humans in need, heroes indeed. Rescue bots, row to the rescue. Rescue bots. We're going to guide them and show them the way. Rescue bots will be saving the day. Rescue bots, roll to the rescue. Rescue bots. God, even their theme was fucking good.
Yeah.
Everything about Rescue Bots was amazing. It had no right to be this good, but that shirt dude says, "What did you come on in?" Us gushing about Rescue Bots, a Transformers show for literally like preschoolers, but yet somehow it's too good to be a show for like preschoolers.
We'll get to Rocky soon, but we need to gush about this for a second.
This show was way too good for preschoolers, but it exists. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh, like every single character in that show is just you don't hate any of them. It's like Actually, who's your favorite out of the Byrne family?
The Byrne family? Charlie.
Charlie?
Chief Burns, yeah.
Chief Burns is great. And then they use his name in Bumblebee.
Yeah.
But see, that's how amazing Rescue Bots was. They literally took a character's name and slapped it into one of the live action movies. It's like
2 of them.
Oh yeah, 2 of them. So it's like
because you got Charlie, our main human companion,
that's
and you got
right.
You got Jack Burns.
Ah, that's right. So it's like Rescue Bots. Oh, it's great.
Should we have human cameos of the Burns family?
In Express? I mean, sure.
Yes.
We could do that.
What's stopping us?
What's stopping us? I mean, come on. Also, I also had this one idea for Express, Nick. Hear me out. Agent Fowler looks like Carl Weathers.
I have no problem with that.
You could probably guess why I say that, because we've been watching certain movies.
Yeah.
You see that look in her eye, Stallion? I have the Tiger Man.
Looks like Carl Weathers, voiced by Ernie Hudson.
I mean, come on, that's a fucking great combo there.
Yeah, I see no problem with this.
Yeah. You see that look in their eyes, Prime? I have the Stallion. I have the Tiger, Prime. I have the Tiger.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go grab something. We might as well. You might as well start up the topic while I go grab it.
All right. Well, since we wait for Nick, I guess I'll start. So recently, every 2 cents we've been doing, and including this lunch break, where we're using this lunch break to make up for the fact that we should have started a week earlier. Every podcast, every Saturday, every 2 cents, me and Nick have been covering each one Rocky movie in order leading up to the release of Creed 3, because we love these movies. The Rocky movies are great. The Creed movies are also great. It's like, wow. And so Creed 3 coming up, you can say that me and Nick, we are very, very excited for Creed 3. If you told me which movie that came out this year that features Jonathan Majors am I most excited for, I'm gonna say Creed 3 over Ant-Man. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care that much for Ant-Man anyway. Like Ant-Man, the Ant-Man movies are fine. Like the first Ant-Man movie was fine. I enjoyed the first Ant-Man movie. The second one, it was okay. And the third one, I don't know. I'm just I'm not. You could say Marvel fatigue all you want. I honestly just think that the Marvel movies in general just have degraded in quality. It's not just fatigue. Like the movies in general have just degraded in quality. But you know what series of movies that have been consistent? The Rocky series, including the Creed movies. Each Rocky movie, I think, has been phenomenal. Even Rocky 5. I gotta say that. I even like Rocky 5. Rocky 5 is actually pretty good. I can understand why people don't like Rocky 5, but I'm gonna be honest, I really enjoyed Rocky 5. Rocky 5 was really good. I mean, come on. I mean, come on. Rocky Balboa literally gets up to face off what's his name? I forget. But I'll talk about that when we get to Rocky 5 and stuff. But it's like because fucking Mickey goes, get up, you son of a bitch, cause Mickey loves ya. It's like, so we love the Rocky movies. I guess they're great. Creed has Killmonger from Black Panther. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. He's Adonis Creed. He's the star of the movie, Chelsea. He's the star of the movie, and then I guess it's also gonna have Jonathan Majors, Mr. King from Antaman. But no, I am so excited for Creed 3. Like I'm so excited for it. It comes out March 3rd. When is that again? In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Oh, on a Friday. So like I am so excited. Mr. King? What are you talking about, Chelsea? You're excited for the Mario movie? I might check it out. I don't know. I'm not really interested that much in the Mario movie, to be honest. It's nice that people are. Good for them. I'm just me personally. I'm more excited for Creed 3.
I have returned with food.
What'd you get?
Panera.
You said Mr. Kane, Rocky character? No, Kang. Kang. K-A-N-G. Kang. From Marvel. From Antaman. I'm saying the actor Jonathan Majors is in Creed 3.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing. I don't know what his character's name is. I'll definitely remember when I go see Creed 3.
Damien.
I'm definitely not gonna forget him when I see it, Changus.
It's like I love all. I'm just saying, like, building up to this. I love all the Rocky Creed movies.
Yeah.
So we are very excited for Creed 3. So to lead up to our excitement, we've been watching every Rocky movie and Creed movie leading up to this in order. So last Saturday we talked about Rocky 1 and 2. However, to make up for for the fact that we were supposed to start a week earlier, we're now using this lunch break to cover Rocky 3 and 4. So look, let's start with Rocky 3 then.
Yeah.
Let me start off with saying, what is like your favorite moment from Rocky 3, Nick?
This is gonna sound weird. But I think sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Mickey's death. Because when he dies, you Chase, I'm not gonna lie, when I watched that, I couldn't not.
Oh no, I my eyes got wet as well, man. That was oh. I think also interesting. So you know how you said that Rocky doesn't lie?
Yeah.
And I did watch that scene again. It's not so much that Rocky lied. It's just that Mickey kind of, at least to me, it seemed like Mickey, misinterpreted.
Yeah.
But Rocky technically never lied.
Nope.
So it's like, how many? 2 rows. Two. I knew we could do it. I could. It's like. I think it's also. Like. It's also sad, but at the same time, it's like. in a sense, because Mickey did misinterpret Rocky's words, it does seem like he was able to go on without regrets.
Yeah.
So it's like, you probably wouldn't understand of crying for Mickey. You gotta watch these movies, is Chelsea. Like Rocky 1 to 3, like you learn to love Mickey. Cause he loves you. Like, I just I love Mickey. All the Rocky characters, honestly, you can't forget them.
Yeah.
It's I guess I even remember fucking Thunder Lips.
Yeah.
The end of the match with Thunder Lips just, hey, why'd you have to go get so rough out there? Oh, come on, man, it's just part of the show.
That's the name of the game.
Anyways, after this, you still want to get the Polaroid? Yeah, sure. Why not?
I love Hulk Hogan.
I mean, he does own Pastamania.
Yeah.
Pastamania. But like, yeah, I think it's also interesting how, I remember what you said when we were watching Rocky 3. It's like, oh man, Rocky's become the worst thing he could. He became Apollo.
Yeah.
Which when you said that was like, that actually hit me because like, oh man, because like who else other than Apollo to get Rocky back on his groove?
Yeah.
It's like, I still remember though when Mr. T he set the line in the movie, like he said I pity the fool.
I don't hate him, but I pity the fool.
Yeah, is that it? What'd you think of Clubber Lang?
Oh, I thought it was fucking awesome. Definitely, very much the anti-Rocky.
Yeah.
Pretty much same background. Basically, nobody's given the chance to fight the champ.
Mm-hmm.
But what makes them different is that Clubber Lang is an asshole.
Clubber Lang doesn't have the heart. If it was Clubber Lang with Adrian in that scene from Rocky 1, then it would be like, get the fuck away from her. But because
exactly. But
Rocky though, he's got heart.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite Clubber Lang moment?
My favorite Clubber Lang moment. It's weird, but I think the very beginning, during the opening titles, where you just see him basically like in the crowd, just watching.
I think it's not so much a Clubber Lang exclusive favorite scene of mine, but it's more like what he does with Rocky. It's when he's at the unveiling of the statue and he starts insulting Adrian. Like that was because every time in the past movies, Rocky got angry, but Rocky got angry, but he never was like really, really angry, like to the point where
he wasn't pissed.
Yeah, like he'll yell, he'll get angry. I think like I think the closest he got was in the first Rocky movie when he was venting to Mickey, which to be fair, it was kind of
feel like he kind of had to vent to.
Yeah, he had to vent to Mickey, but then you know what the thing is though, each time afterwards, Rocky always immediately got over his anger. He made up. But with Clubber though, no.
Yeah.
No, you don't insult Adrian.
Yeah. You don't insult Rocky's family.
Yeah. So I was like, oh man. Ah, then Adrian also in Rocky 3 though.
Yeah.
Ah, what a great.
How did you get so tough? I live
Live
with a fire.
fighter. It's like like it's like you compare Rocky 3 Adrian to Rocky 1 Adrian. It's like, wow, that's a major growth there.
Yeah.
It's like, I love these movies. You know that feeling when you love these things so much you don't know the right words to describe it?
Yeah.
It's like, I think one of my favorite Apollo moments and Creed moments was just there is no tomorrow. Just like, tomorrow. There is no tomorrow! There is no tomorrow!
Yeah.
I don't think we've said enough about. Honestly, all the time. I don't think we've said enough about just what a great performance Carl Weathers does as Apollo Creed.
I feel like this is where we basically say that because this is pretty much peak Apollo. Because it is a fantastic performance he gives. It's no wonder that even after what happens in the next movie, Carl Weathers wants to go back and be Apollo.
We're gonna get but we already have Creed. We already have Creed though. That's already a what would you call it? What would you call like a spin-off of just only Apollo though? What, just Apollo?
Probably.
I mean, how's Carl Weathers also how's Carl Weathers gonna even go back to being Apollo though?
But his dad.
Apollo's dead. Oh,
I'm just guessing.
I don't know. Hold on. I'm actually gonna look up Carl Weathers from The Mandalorian. That's like a good side show. Like, just like I'm trying to find a good image. Oh, here we go. Here's a poster. Hold on. Here's a poster here. So Carl Weathers. He's kind of like Sly. He kind of kind of not really the same as before. So
Yeah.
I don't really see him going back to being Apollo. It's just Carl Weathers in general is also just a phenomenal actor.
Oh yeah.
I love Carl Weathers. Man, Carl, oh man, okay, help me out here. What's a good movie Carl Weathers in other than Rocky, and also
Sure.
also I was gonna say also the Predator.
Chengiz.
I had to make it a challenge for you.
Happy Gilmore.
That's right, Happy Gilmore. Yeah, tell that damn croc took my hand. Oh my god! Yeah, but I got that son of a bitch back. See this? Pulls on the jar with the croc's eye. I got that little bastard back, huh? But like, but it's like, man.
I mean, I should probably. Yeah, I'll save it for when we talk about the next movie. Just know I have a funny joke.
Oh no, I'm a little scared now.
But also, Clubber Lang. He accidentally killed Mickey.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I don't like Clubber Lang.
I mean, I like Clubber Lang, but I don't like him.
Yeah. You like him as a character. Like, as in, like, you know, like, that's a good character, but you don't like, you know, the character's character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like,
Which is kind of ironic since most of the time Mr. T's playing, you know, good guys.
yeah.
Cleveland as B.A. Baracus when they were doing 18. I pay the fool, but also offers suggestions in ways he could better himself. I mean, that is pretty much Mr. T.
Yeah, that is Mr. T.
Funny enough, so Clubber Lang was actually based off not Mike Tyson, as many people would say, because Mike Tyson haven't even started boxing when Clubber Lang was made, at least professionally. He was actually based off George Foreman.
Huh.
And funny enough, Sylvester Stallone said that at some point in the Rocky universe.
Wait, real quick. The guy, the grill's named after?
Yes. Yeah, George Foreman was a boxer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I only know him because of the grill.
Yeah, he would later go on to make the grill.
Ah.
So Stallone said that at some point in the Rocky universe, Clubber Lang, much like George Foreman and Mr. T, would become a born-again Christian.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh. Actually, is Mr. T still around?
Yeah.
Really? I'm looking at right now, Mr. T.
71.
71, wow. Well, I guess I could look up, currently. Wow. Still around. That's great. Yeah, that's great. Oh, he started wearing like a hat or a bandana over his head, so you don't really get to see like the mohawk anymore. Oh, but that's...
So you know how other than the mohawk, he would wear jewelry like gold and stuff like that.
Yeah.
After Katrina, he actually got rid of the jewelry because he felt like walking when he saw like all the people like struggling and stuff like that. He felt like he was kind of insulting them just by like wearing all that stuff.
Oh, Mr. T's fucking great.
Oh yeah, fucking A.
To a point that he plays a really good villain. Well, I guess,
yeah.
Or I guess more like antagonist, but you know, the point still stands. Like, what about the rest of the stream, Chelsea? Oh, what about the rest of the A-team, Chelsea? They still around? I don't know.
Dwight Schultz, definitely.
Ah.
He plays Dr. Animo.
Ah, that's right.
And Mung Dahl.
And Mung Dahl. That's right. He's Mung Dahl. Chowder! I don't care what social services says. I'm getting back my son. Oh, he was in Mystery Incorporated. I didn't know that. Older Danny Darrow. Oh.
Yeah.
Ah. He was in All Hail King Julian.
Yeah. He plays Carl.
That's amazing.
King Julian's self-proclaimed arch nemesis.
Yeah. That's great. Let me see. What else to talk about the Rocky 3? Oh yeah, I guess I could say I would say Rocky 3 is the start of Paulie starting to get better.
Yeah.
Because last two films he was kind of an asshole.
Yeah. In the beginning of this one, he kind of
also is an asshole, but then like, starting with Rocky 3, I think they Paulie started to,
yeah,
not be much of a dick.
Yeah.
Like by the time we're like Rocky 4, he's still kind of an ass, but he's not like you know what it is he was a dick before, but then starting with Rocky 3, he starts becoming more like an ass.
Yeah.
It was like, also called Rocky 3. Rocky 3, Paulie gets racist.
That's right.
Fucking goes to LA, sees all the black people around, and just fucking says, I don't even have a gun. It's like, Paulie, no! You can't just say that, Paulie! Actually, no, I remember he straight up just said to Apollo, "There's no way you could train Rocky like a colored person." It's like, Paulie, please, Paulie.
Even Rocky's going, "Hey, yo, Paulie."
Yeah, even Rocky's like, "Hey, yo, Paulie, come on, chill." Luckily by Rocky 4, it seems like by Rocky 4 though he got over his racism.
Oh yeah. I mean, if he's gonna be living for a few months with Duke, he kind of needs to.
He kind of needs to.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, but you know what it is. I think literally the start of Paulie becoming somewhat better was actually the beginning of Rocky 3 when Rocky calls him out. It's like,
yeah,
it's like, you what? This hurts me to say, but this is coming from the heart, Paulie. You're not a loser. You're just a lazy bum.
You're just a jealous bum.
Can I have a job?
Oh, speaking of, it's surreal seeing Rocky in a suit.
Well, it's like what Mickey said. The worst. Rocky became the worst thing a warrior can become.
Yeah.
Civilized,
yeah.
That's also another thing, really, about the Rocky movies in general. Just there's the whole idea of what it means to be a fighter.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I love Rocky Balboa, the sixth one, so much. I think I'm gonna stand by that. I think the best Rocky movies, at least for me, for like the top two, is Rocky and then Rocky Balboa. I like Rocky too, don't get me wrong, but I kind of want to lean more towards Rocky Balboa.
For me, it's Rocky and a tie between Rocky 2 and Balboa. I'm at the video store, Changus.
The store will be closing in 5 minutes. Rocky was civilized Tarzan, Chelsea, if that makes any sense. Maybe? Yeah, I guess, in a sense. I don't know. Yeah, you could make that comparison, I guess. Like, they both did get, civilized. No, it's fine, Chelsea. Don't say never mind. It's alright. It's cool. It's fine. It's like, I was like, yeah, but I just, Rock, it's like Rocky 1 is about, this fighter trying to, this underdog fighter trying to, earn everyone's respect. And in Rocky 2, it's like, what does a fighter do after, all that? Does he keep fighting or does he, retire? And in Rocky 3, it's like, Rocky 3 is kind of like, the fighter getting back his groove.
Stella gets her groove back.
Yeah. And then Rocky 4, the fighter punches the Cold War away, literally.
Yeah. We'll get to that. Man, I'm just every time I watch Rocky 3, during hold on, I feel like nope, false alarm. Yes, it's where he drinks the egg yolk, Chelsea. But during the first training montage, like with all like the people around and the autograph, Rocky just and not taking it seriously, you feel like Mickey.
Yeah. Yeah. Mickey was also just he was another heart of the movie.
Oh yeah. You really feel Mickey's loss.
So when when what happens to Mickey happens, like it hits you. It's like it's like a punch to the gut. It's like no.
You know what it is? It might seem funny, when Sylvester Stallone's kind of like blubbering when it happens, but it feels real, Changus.
It does. I never once did I go like when Sylvester's crying, like never once did I go. It was like no.
It's like, he's not doing the Hollywood cry.
Yeah, no. It feels genuine.
Yeah. Also, Chelsea, false alarm. I felt like I had to sneeze, but I didn't have to.
I hate that feeling so much.
Right?
It's like, because you know what it is? It just ends up with your nose getting all stuffy afterwards. Like, fuck!
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. But like, yeah, just like, not a character I don't, hate.
Yeah.
And like,
you also got Mickey, just basically, he's been setting up Rocky, with people who aren't bad fighters, but they're not killing machines.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want Rocky to get hurt.
Yeah. But that ultimately does, like, that makes Rocky, believe that, everything he did was fake.
Yeah. That's why he needed to beat Clubber Lang, because he needed to prove that what he did wasn't just like a fluke. That what he does is real.
It all goes back to like a Rocky 2. It wasn't just a lucky break he got with Apollo. That was real.
Yeah.
I think that's also like a common thing in all these movies. Like it's like, hey, what I did wasn't fake. It was real.
Yeah.
Rocky 3 is great.
Yeah.
I love these movies so much. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about Rocky 3. It's like it's just.
Go watch it if you haven't.
Yeah.
I think I will see. You didn't even have to say it when it was over. You knew exactly where I was about to say what was over. You were like, don't even say it. I know exactly.
Say it. Quackma, I've already forgiven you. No. I feel like I got a little bit too easy there. All right. So say it, Paul. You want to ring the bell? All right then. Ding, ding. It's the eye of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals.
I really hope someone can get that painting.
Yeah. Also, I just learned this. So funny enough, reason why Sly went Eye of the Tiger for Rocky 3 was because Queen didn't let him use Another One Bites the Dust. To be fair though, it'd be kind of it could be kind of interesting to see another one bites the dust in a Rocky movie.
I think it would have been fitting for the first, like literally the opening when
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have felt thematic with the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Another one of the songs he chose was actually gonna be "You're the Best Around."
Ah.
You know, "You're the best around." This is gonna ever keep, which ended up going to the Karate Kid movie.
I think in hindsight I do prefer "Eye of the Tiger."
Yeah. For Rocky.
Yeah, for Rocky. See that look at her eyes, Rock? Eye of the Tiger. Gotta get that look back. Eye of the Tiger. Man, Apollo's great.
Oh yeah.
Shame he died.
Yeah. Speaking of.
Oh hey Ray, sorry you're late. You were Jonasing for Twizzlers. Nah, it's fine, Ray. It's fine.
You're just in time for the one where Apollo dies.
You're in time for when Apollo dies and Rocky punches the Cold War away.
My favorite movies are The Dirty Dozen and the first 20 minutes of Rocky 4.
It's like, but Rocky 4. I mean, come on. It's what else is to say about Rocky 4? It's Rocky punches the Cold War away.
Rocky punches the Cold War.
I think so. I'm gonna be honest, Nick. Okay, here's the thing, Nick. I like Rocky 4, and you know what? I think maybe this opinion will change, once I watch Rocky 5 and all that, considering, what people's opinion of Rocky 5 is, but I don't know, I honestly feel like Rocky 4 is... don't get me wrong, it's a great movie, but I think out of the Rocky movies, I think it's, not that I think it's the worst of it, it's just, it's like, I prefer it the least. Yeah.
I feel the same way.
Really?
I feel the same way.
Really? Oh.
You know what it is? Okay, so other than Apollo's death, there's not so much of a story. As like, or at least not like a story of like that's about like getting. What's the best way to describe it?
So the way I feel about it is, so I think what makes the best Rocky movies is this personal journey of Rocky.
Yes, thank you. Okay, exactly.
And
that's why I was.
There's somewhat of a journey here in Rocky 4.
Definitely, it's with Apollo, like what happened with Apollo.
You know what it is? I think it would have been fine if it was like the story focused more on like Rocky trying to get revenge for Apollo. And don't get me wrong,
trying to avenge Apollo, dealing with the idea of like how long are you able to do this before you can't go on anymore. Which apparently the director's cut actually emphasized
really
a lot more. Yeah.
Oh, we need to watch the director's cut then.
Oh yeah, definitely. And well, I think the biggest problem is it makes it. I mean, it's part of the fun, but the problem is it's kind of diluted in the fact with the American versus Soviet Cold War message. I think that definitely felt like it was overshadowing what was important.
Yeah, like I think the you know what it is? I think the speech at the end, like, if I can change, you can change too, I think would be better if like it was not so much about, you could interpret it as like, Soviet America, we could change to become friends and all, but I think it would be even more better if again, if it focused on like that personal journey of Rocky, it was more like, if I can get over this feeling of vengeance, then you can too.
Yeah.
Which I honestly think that's kind of why I kind of like Rocky 5 a little bit better, because it kind of.
I was thinking that too while watching.
It kind of does exactly what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like it goes like what's going on in Rocky's mind after Rocky 4. It's like, turns out it's not so much, like all about like, oh yeah, we punched the Cold War away. It's like, okay, you beat Drago, you punched the Cold War away. How do you feel, Rocky? I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I don't really feel that great. I don't think this whole revenge thing was worth it. Oh. Well, that sucks. Yeah. You know what also it is, actually, Nick? I think that's also kind of why I actually like Creed 2 also. Is because Creed... You know what it is? Because Creed 2... Okay, we're going to talk more about Creed 2 when we get to it, but I gotta say this. I've been thinking about it. Creed 2... yeah, there's a whole thing about, oh man, the two sons of, the two fighters duking it out for a rematch, Donnie's gonna get revenge for his dad and all that, but the thing is, Creed 2 is less about, the revenge thing, as more about father-child relationship.
Yeah.
Like, it's not so, like, yeah, it's one thing to, get revenge for your dad. But the thing is, Adonis, he was never close to Apollo. So
never even met him.
So why would he feel the need to, get revenge for him? Rather it's revealed it's not so much he wants to get revenge for him, he just wants to live up to his legacy.
Yeah.
So like I think that's what makes a good Rocky / Creed movie, when it's more about, the personal journey going on.
Yeah. Also, Ray based.
Yeah, based Ray, based. But like, but don't get me wrong, I still like Rocky 4. I mean, come on, he punches the Cold War away. Like, come on.
So I think what loses in the personal journey in the heart, it makes up for in just sheer fun. It is a fun movie.
Yeah. Hearts on fire.
Clip I shown you. Keep that in mind, Chase. I gotta show you right after this.
Okay. Hearts on
fire. Strong desire. Yeah, James Brown.
Oh yeah, James Brown.
America.
Living in America. Actually, I remember telling you this, but I gotta mention now. I think also another interesting about Rocky 4 that ties over to that I think about now after watching Creed is what Donnie said about is when Rocky and Donnie were arguing about like what Apollo would have done, like maybe my dad wanted to go out the way he did, maybe wanted to go out like a fighter. I think he would rather be here talking to you. But it's like, in a sense, like, after watching Creed and watching this movie again, it's like, I actually kind of gotta lean more towards Donnie. Because Rocky was begging to stop the fight, but Apollo didn't want to stop the fight. And every time, Apollo's yelling, "No! Don't stop it! No!"
Yeah, I think the one thing I have a problem with is because it kind of felt like it was like I gotta do this for America and stuff like that. But when
you know what it is? It's
watch it as like Apollo going through a midlife crisis,
feeling
old, needing to go down at least in a fight.
I think that's also the really interesting about Apollo's character. The whole Cold War politics thing was just an excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
To Apollo, that was just an excuse to get back in the ring. But really, he was kind of going through what he was going through, you know, like honestly, he was honestly kind of going through what Rocky was gonna go through in Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
Which is just he's got like one last fight in him. He's got to get it out.
Yeah.
So it's like, ah.
Also, Apollo dying when you see it, it's actually fucking scary because
Yeah.
you see him fucking spasm on the ground, and it's
Yeah.
it's freaky.
If he dies, he
He
dies.
dies. Ivan Drago.
Ivan Drago is a fucking monster.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like he
God,
is wherever he hits,
Yeah.
he destroys.
But actually, you know what? We're gonna talk more about this obviously when we get to it. But like this, Creed 2 though, like honestly, it made even Drago even better.
Yeah, so I would say in Rocky 4, by Rocky 4, he'd probably be my least favorite villain because he has an like intimidation, iconic like Russian villain factor. He kind of loses in kind of like character and like stuff like that.
But
we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that.
But in Creed 2, they made
one of the best characters. They made him one of my favorite characters in the Rocky universe.
You know what was my favorite scene with Drago? The ending of Creed 2 when he's just running with his son back in Ukraine. It's like,
yeah, just love it.
Yeah, so yeah, that's like I think this is like the big emphasis I'm putting here. Like, I think the best Rocky Creed movies are when it focuses a lot about, that personal journey.
Yeah.
But
and I think that's why Rocky 4 is the least good. That's why I say at least good of the Rocky movies, because there's not really too much of a personal journey in it.
Yeah.
And whatever is there, it's kind of overshadowed. That said, Rocky 4 is still fun.
It's still a fun movie, yeah. It's still fun. But the whole training montage is also kind of fun, like how there's like it's kind of a it was something I wouldn't really notice until you pointed out, like how in the training montage, like the music going on, it's like that synth music, but the synth didn't start until we got to Drago training.
Yeah, with when you see the electronics and the machines.
Because Rocky's working out old school, with nature, but then Drago's like, he's got all these equipment, he's got drugs pumping through his veins, literally.
Yeah.
So it's like,
one of my favorite scenes in the train montage is when Rocky helps the Russian guy whose carriage got tipped over.
Yeah.
Because it's Rocky. He is that kind of person who would do that. Happy birthday, Polly.
Happy birthday, Polly.
So fun fact. The robot. I'm gonna read this off since it makes it. It could say it as better than I do. The infamous robot given to Polly for his birthday, credited as Seiko, was probably the most head-scratchingly out of place and bizarre element in any of the movies. But the story of why Seiko was in the movie is as touchy as you can get. Sylvester Stallone had approached International Robotics founder Robert Dornick, who believed that robots could deal with autistic children better than people could in some situations, to work with Stallone's autistic son Sergio. And Seiko was the robot Sergio worked with. Due to going through a divorce at the time, Stallone wanted to keep his kids with him. And this included writing Seiko into the script so that Sergio could work with Dornick and Seiko on set. Yeah.
That's actually really heartwarming.
Yeah.
Wow. That actually does touch me. That's...
Yeah. Drago! You know, the exam is in 3 hours. Oh, crap. All we've done is work out. Study. Right.
Right. Ah.
Also, Rocky 4 has probably my favorite Polly moment.
Ah.
I know sometimes I act stupid and say stupid things, but you kept me around when and other people would have said, "Drop that bum."
Yeah.
You gave me respect. You know, it's kind of hard for me to say these things because it ain't my way. Well, if I could just unzip it myself and step out and be someone else, I'd want to be you. You're hot, Rock.
You're
Just-
hot, Rock.
It's just this. Just that. I don't know what I can say. It's just fantastic.
Mm. Ah.
Also, Duke.
Oh yeah, Duke. Duke's great too.
Yeah.
Apollo's like a son to me. I trained him. I raised him. Now you gotta carry on his legacy. Duke's underrated as well.
Oh yeah.
I like Duke. Just. Oh hey, Not. Did we watch the director's cut for Rocky 4? Not yet.
No, but we're going to eventually.
Yeah, we're going to eventually, but you know, another thing is also I noticed every time it only really happened for like 2 movies, but it's still like it's kind of an interesting pattern. Every time Apollo puts on a show before a fight, he loses.
Yeah.
Because in the first Rocky movie, you know, he's all dressed up like George Washington, and then, oh man, he even did the "I want you" to Drago. I was like,
I want you.
And it was at that moment I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I'm glad you mentioned that, just Changus. Guess who also had a great performance during his match? Drago.
That's right.
So in Russia.
That's right. That's actually interesting how maybe Creed changes this up. We have to watch those movies again, but it's interesting, at least in the Rocky movies, how every time someone like puts on like this big show, you know, to hype up the crowd, they're usually the ones, you know, with the biggest pride.
Yeah.
And that ends up being, you know, their downfall.
Yeah. Heck, you can even argue Rocky got in 3 when well, not at the actual match, when he was training.
Yeah.
He was kind of showing.
Yeah.
I
was like, hey, Rocky, can I get a kiss? Oh, yeah, sure. Come on. Yeah, come here. Yeah.
Adrian left after that.
Yeah.
I don't blame her, because that really was Rocky, not Rocky.
Yeah.
He wasn't Rocky again. Which is why I say it was so surreal seeing him in a suit.
Apollo did put on a good show, though.
Yeah.
Living in America. The original outcome Stallone had for Drago was really depressing. Oh. I thought she. I thought she left.
No, that's Rocky 6.
Yeah, we gotta wait for Rocky 6. You can't. There's no oxygen on Mars. Yeah, that means there's no oxygen for the Martian either.
We're gonna get a fight.
You're 60 years old, Rocky.
I win, Rock. You're 60 years old. Hey, look at
Rocky got me with money.
So what was actually the original outcome for Drago? Not.
Yeah. I'm actually really interested now.
Rocky 6 is actually Rocky Balboa, Chelsea.
Yeah. They just call it a Rocky Balboa. You know what? You know what my favorite? You know what my favorite version of the training song is? It's actually in Rocky 3, but they don't have an official release of that version.
Yeah.
It's like, that gets to me, cause like, it was honestly one of my favorite versions of Gonna Fly. It's like the synth music, like.
So, I'm actually glad you brought that up, Changus. One thing they didn't have in Rocky 4.
Oh, yeah.
That I think is also like a sign of like, where is it? Where is it? Feels wrong without it.
Yeah, but Hearts on Fire was alright too, though.
Oh yeah, totally. Doesn't beat Gonna Fly now though.
Nah.
But also, you notice how in every movie, whenever at least so far, when Gonna Fly now plays, it's different each time.
Yeah. Yeah, each time it's different.
Stronger.
Getting harder. Dun dun.
Just awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I love these movies.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Creed 3.
Same.
Still don't know what the original ending though for Rocky 4 was for Draco though. Nod, are you still there? Come on, man. You can't leave us waiting in anticipation, man.
Did Rocky Draco?
I'm gonna actually look this up now. Rocky for original Draco ending. Okay, here we go. Screen Rant article, I guess it works. Stallone's original fate for Ivan Drago after Rocky 4. Let's see here. Original fate. Let's see. So, end of Rocky 4.
Oh, shit!
What?
Originally, according to Sylvester Stallone, Ivan Drago returned home in disgrace and became addicted to alcohol and steroids before committing suicide.
Oh.
A draft of Rocky Balboa features Rocky visiting Drago in the hospital while he was dying of AIDS. Man, I'm glad Creed 2 exists.
Yeah! Oh my gosh! Wow! That's,
Dark.
Yeesh!
Oh, shit.
Yeesh! Yeah, that's... Ooh. Yeah, I'm glad Creed 2 exists.
Same.
Wow, that is... Yeesh. That's all I can say. Just, ooh, yeesh. That's, oh man. Well, I'm glad Stallone changed his mind.
Same, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Also, we won't get to it, but since he appeared in the third one, so might as well bring him up now. In the Rocky versus Dixon fight and Balboa, early drafts actually had Mr. T reprise his role of Clubber Lang, and was short that he would become a born-again Christian, going by his birth name of James. Who had been one of the commentators.
Really? He would have been one of the Huh.
Can't lie, I feel like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity.
Ah, damn it! Not you. You were you're a little too late. We looked up.
A little too late.
We kind of got impatient, so we looked up the original ending ourselves. Like, oosh.
Yeah.
All I could. So yeah, you're behind with the video. Ah, that's all right.
Nah.
Yeah, all I could say is glad Creed 2 exists.
Yeah.
Racist, we could still get that in Creed at some point.
I wouldn't mind that.
I wouldn't mind that. I do like though how Creed 3 is trying to be different.
Yeah.
Cause it's still gonna be connected to Rocky, overall story of Rocky, but like
yeah,
it's Creed's legacy.
Donnie is finally having his own 100% his own story.
It's like one of my favorite moments. Well, I say we'll get to this, but honestly, like we're gonna forget it before we get to it. So say it now. It's like one of my favorite moments from Creed 2 was after Creed wins the fight. Like it's like he turns to Rock like, I did Rock, and just it's your time.
Yeah.
Like Rocky, like everyone's celebrating, but there's just Rocky. He's just sitting in a chair, just like watching, and
yeah,
pretty much content. Like he's happy. He's done his job. Creed is literally a moment. Also, it's literally in a meta sense, it's Rocky has finally passed on the the baton, the torch to Donnie. It's like yeah.
Also, Ray, it would make sense because Mr. T is a born-again Christian, and so is Clubber Lang's inspiration of George Foreman.
And he went on to make the grill.
Yeah.
Now I better find out that grill is using propane. If I see any charcoal. Oh man.
So, fun fact, there was this is off topic, but I want to mention this now because you brought it up. There's actually a King of the Hill episode where Luann goes into boxing.
Ha!
And she had one of the people she's about to fight is actually, I think, George Foreman's daughter. and Hank goes, hey, can we not do the fight? I don't want Luann getting hurt. George is like, oh yeah, it's fine and all. Hey, do you mind if you can maybe advertise my grill at your shop? No, sir. We don't. We strictly propane. We don't. We have a policy against selling novelty grills. Novelty grills. Fight on!
That's amazing. Novelty grills. Fights on.
Yeah. Because of Hank's dedication to propane, he's gonna get Luann killed.
Sorry, Luann, but my love for propane is greater than you. Bobby, you better get in that Evangelion, or Luann's gonna have to do it. Okay. Let's be honest, Bobby would just be like, hey, or Luann's gonna do it. Okay, let her do it.
No, Changus. I want Bobby Hill to take the shot. He'll put me down clean, okay? Bobby fucking stepped up.
Well, see that's what we got wrong. If fucking Evangelion was with King of the Hills character, we'd be getting all wrong. It should be Dale and Kendall just Bobby.
Yeah.
I need you to get in the robot. Okay. Bobby.
Back to Rocky.
Yeah.
These movies are great.
Yeah.
Even when they're not as great as they were before, they're still great.
Ray says Hank admitted in later seasons he loves propane more than Luann. Sorry, Luann, I love you, but I cannot betray propane. Also, Drago's wife is a bitch.
Yeah, but we won't. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
But even Drago. I must break you.
Yeah.
And by the end of the fight, he's got. I forgot what he said, but it was
to the end.
Till the end.
I do. See, okay, they did sort of start making Drago a little more interesting, but it was only until like at the end of the fight.
Yeah, at the very end.
Where Drago no longer is fighting for his country, he's fighting for himself. Just as I fight for myself, and then it's like, because at that point, Rocky has earned his respect. Like throughout the fight, like Drago, like all of a sudden, it's like when the trainer's like berating him, like what is wrong with you? And all Drago says, he's strong. It's like iron.
He's not human. He's like iron.
It's like that was the beginning of Drago starting to respect Rocky.
I fight to win, or me.
To the end. But yeah, like it just.
Also, fun fact: Dolph Lundgren came up with the idea of making Ivan Drago very stoic, not move too much, and just be there with an intimidating presence.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Ah. Man, who knew a Swedish could be a really good Russian?
Yeah.
And then later on Sly and Dolph would make Expendables together.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, fun fact, Sylvester Stallone and Dolph Lundgren are actually in real life good friends.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really good friends.
Which is ironic considering you could argue that Drago is probably Rocky's greatest enemy.
Yeah. Wasn't Dolph's character in Expendables like the crazy one?
And Najano.
Hi, Najano.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren is actually very nice in real life.
Oh yeah. It's actually interesting you mentioned that, because earlier today I was actually watching like this like really short like video commentary of Sly on Rocky. It was mentioning like what was like his mentality behind like Rocky. And one of the things he said was he wanted to make Rocky kind of in a sense deceptive, because Rocky just physical appearance alone, at least like in Rocky 1, he comes off just like this big dude, very tough. He works for one of those loan sharks and stuff. His job is to literally fucking beat people up. He wears all black. He's got gloves. These gloves on, biker gloves on. Like he looks scary. but that's only appearances, because inside, that's what matters.
Yeah.
He's a big softy.
Yeah.
So
he's not even hiding it either.
Yeah. Like
he is all heart.
I remember I don't think we mentioned this, but like when I remember the first Rocky movie, like when like it's like, look, you owe $200. Please don't look. I've been sent here to break your thumbs if you don't give me the $200. Okay, just come on, just give me the $200, please. I don't really want just just take my coat. No, I'm not taking your coat.
I'm not taking your coat.
Please, at least break my thumbs. Just break my thumbs.
Rocky even gets in trouble because he didn't take the full money.
Yeah, it's like, Rocky, I told you to break his thumbs. You know, and then Rocky actually tries to reason, like, well, look, you know, if you break his, you know, he works at doctor.
Break his thumbs, he won't be able to work, and he won't even be able to get the rest of the money.
Yeah, well, you know, where's my money, Rock? Come on.
Kind of ironic considering Gazzo is actually pretty nice, you know, for a loan shark.
That's actually kind of another interesting thing. Actually, I think we might talk about this in Rocky 1, but I'm gonna say it again. Like, even the mobster Gazzo in Rocky 1, because Rocky has so much heart, even he's nice to him.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like hey, like, there you go, Rocky, $50 for your date. Oh, gee, thanks. And then like And in Rocky 2, it's like, hey, Rocky, you're gonna be training again? Yeah, okay, there you go. Here's some money. Go, you know, get yourself some good equipment and stuff. It's like, even fucking Gazzo's nice to Rocky.
Yeah.
That's how much Rocky. That's how much of a just. That's how wonderful Rocky is, as a character. It's just. I love these movies, Nick.
Same. I love these movies too.
Wait, wasn't there one? I forget. I think it was either Rocky 3 or Rocky 4. There was one line Adrian said that I remember afterwards. I was like, oh no, now I'm gonna feel sad watching Rocky Balboa. I think it was like something like, you know, like,
you're never getting rid of me.
Yeah, you're never getting rid of me. It's like, I'm gonna feel sad watching Rocky Balboa now.
Same.
Interesting enough, the crew doesn't consider Creed as Rocky 7 just as a spin-off. Unless they're still making Rocky 7.
So I heard that those movies that's on hold due to like copyright, like issues with like the original screenwriter or something like that.
Huh.
Personally, I'm kind of hoping it doesn't come out.
Same. I honestly
Rocky, I think where Rocky is.
Yeah.
Is both Balboa and Creed 2, both.
Yeah.
Good send-offs.
What are they gonna even do with Rocky 7 anyways? Like, I know Sly, like so Sly in real life, he's still like, he can still get, you know, in tip-top shape, you know, but that's, you know, yeah, Hollywood movie aside and all that, he can still get, you know, in tip-top shape. Like I could fucking look up Sly right now. Like he's still pretty good looking. Like I'm trying to find a good picture of Sly here. Like yeah, here we go. Here's some pictures here I could show. Right, what did I just press? Here we go. Like here, so like Sly, you see, he's you know, he's graying and all that, but like, look at that, he's still got some muscle going on. He's still, you know, in pretty good shape. So like, Sly himself, he could, you know, very much easily, if he wanted to, just, you know, like, fucking start boxing again if he wanted. But then, you know, but that's not the point. The character Rocky, though, the character of Rocky, he's at the point now where, you know, he doesn't need to fight. So like, What would they even do with Rocky 7? Is it gonna be like a prequel? What prequel is there to do? Is it gonna be, you know, leading up to the match with
Okay, so here's something. I don't know if this is going to be finalized, but conceptualized as an epilogue story, the film is said to be about Rocky befriending a young fighter who is a foreigner stuck illegally in the United States. Stallone states Rocky meets a young, angry person who got stuck in this country when he comes to see his sister. It takes him into his life, and unbelievable adventures begin and wind up south of the border. It's very, very timely. Thing is, though, we already have an epilogue story, 2 epiloge stories, and we already got Rocky befriending a young fighter.
That's fucking Creed.
I don't think we need another Rocky movie.
That's just Creed.
Yeah.
That's just Creed. What? We don't need any more Rocky movies. That was literally just describing Creed.
Yeah.
Besides the whole, you know, illegal immigrant stuff, like, the overall story just sounds like Creed.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think we need another Rocky movie.
Yeah.
At least about Rocky. I wouldn't mind if he shows up, you know, in I would hope he would at least gets a cameo now and then in the Creed movies, because, you know, it feels weird that after all the friendship he just doesn't show up anymore. But
Sly doesn't own Rocky after he sold the initial screenplay, so it's out of his hands.
Oh yeah. So we don't know, essentially. There's no, we don't, it's,
I guess.
Okay, so in November 2022, Stallone confirmed that the studio wants another Rocky film, but that negotiations to attain part of the rights to the character from the producers stalled development.
Honestly, hope it fucking stays that way. Alright.
Kind of hate to say it, but yeah. Just because artistically,
yeah,
we don't need it. It's good where it is.
Honestly, if they wanna you know, continue this kind of stuff, just fucking continue Creed. Just keep.
So a movie that I hear it wants to be is like Drago. So apparently it's I've heard people say it would be like an origin story about Ivan Drago. I'm hoping that's not the case, and it's actually a movie about Ivan and Victor.
Yeah, if it's a movie about exploring more of the father-son, I would actually like that. It should be interesting if the whole movie was actually in Russian.
Yeah,
like it all takes place in Russian. There's no English actually. Or like if there was English, like it's only because like, you know, like some English, you know, character is there or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But besides that, like everyone's like speaking in Russian. So like, I think that would be really interesting.
Yeah.
Chelsea says another our Indiana Jones movie, but no Rocky movie. Gonna be honest, I care more about Rocky than Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is fine, but like
I kind of wish they would stop. I'll be fair and say I think Crystal Skull could have been the last one. I would have been fine.
Well, I was gonna say, it doesn't help that fucking Harrison Ford is all for more. Harrison Ford, you tell him you're gonna bring back Han Solo, he'll just straight up say fuck you. But if you say Harrison, we're gonna do another Indiana Jones movie, shit, and that's all you have to say. It's like, okay, sure, Harrison, sure. So I don't know. I think ultimately just I think the Rocky movies are good where they are.
Yeah.
And I think they should just, if they want to make, you know, like another big franchise, they should just focus on Creed. And I wouldn't mind that. And I can't wait for Creed 3. I really can't wait for Creed 3.
Yeah. But we still got some movies to go through before that.
Yeah, we gotta watch Rocky 5 and Rocky Balboa before Saturday.
Yeah.
You wanna watch Rocky 5 tonight?
Oh, fucking course.
Alright then. Okay, hold on real quick. I just want to say this is completely unrelated to Rocky, but The Northman is now free to watch on Amazon Prime.
Go watch it for those who haven't.
Yeah, Northman's also a really good movie.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pissed that no one watched that movie though.
Same.
Because the movie ultimately didn't do well in the box office. Like, you fucking assholes, you didn't watch the movie. So it's like, yeah.
I think I only saw like one trailer ever made for that movie. That bothers me, Chungus.
Why don't they advertise their movies anymore?
I don't know.
Like even, honestly, even Creed 3 hasn't had that much advertisement for it. Why don't they advertise their movies? I don't get it. Even Transformers isn't really doing that great of an advertisement job. We got one trailer. We got one trailer, one Super Bowl spot. That's it.
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Why don't people advertise? Norseman was dulled. Didn't get a nod for everyone. I guess, Chelsea. I guess. You disappoint me, but I guess. I don't mean that actually, Chelsea. It's just, you know, I really love that movie, so, you know.
Yeah.
I get why you wouldn't like it, Chelsea. You're understandable. Don't worry. The Mario movie doing good advertisement. The fucking Mario movie's doing better at advertisement.
That's wild.
The Mario movie's doing better at advertisement. Unbelievable. People need to fucking... Why don't they advertise their movies? I just... Wait, wrong expression. There we go. There's my angry expression. It's like... That's how I feel. Like, why don't you advertise your movies? Do you want them to fail? They lazy, Chelsea? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Are they just expecting, like, word of mouth social media to do the job for them? It was like, oh. I'm kind of get sad here because the last time I heard that happen, Barnacle lasted for only 2 years. When they did that, when they tried advertising with only like word of mouth.
I need you to do me a favor. I need you to make an avatar for me where I'm angry. I felt that.
I don't know how I would get you to be angry though.
You just put angry eyebrows on me despite the fact that I don't have eyes. Also, to read this, when Drago kills Apollo, it's mostly accepted that this is a gratuitously dickish act to cement how heartless Drago is. But alternatively, considering that in the press conference, Apollo made a lot of jokes at his and his country's expense, that all Drago could muster up was just shoving him. This can be seen as a patriotic fervor gone wrong. Drago loves his country and dedicates himself wholly for them. It didn't take Apollo's insults and jokes that well, so he goes all out in the match to the point of killing Apollo to make him pay for insulting him and especially the Soviets, with the country approving and drilling him to do it. Exhibition matches be damned. Someone insults his country, that someone isn't going anywhere alive. Also, the Russians were cartoonishly evil.
Yeah, the Russians were like. Give him the angry eyebrows from Larry Boy Adventures. I don't know what that looks like. Cause I
do know that reference.
Ah, all right. So. If he dies, he dies.
If he dies, he dies.
Also, we're gonna get a Transformers Red Grimlock. So you get a pretty articulated G1 accurate robot mode, but you can't transform.
So it is the robot mode, okay.
Well, that's what Red. I mean, that's what I was assuming it would be, because like Red is all about, you know.
Yeah, I know, but like
super accurate articulated robot modes.
I know, yeah, but you can also get like the
Dino mode.
Dino mode could also work, Changus. Just say you can make it articulated.
I'm gonna be honest though. I think it's unnecessary. Just stick with the leader class Grimlock.
Oh, obviously.
It always seems like when they do advertise their movies, they forget to do a good job. That just gets to me. That just gets to me so much recently that no one advertises anymore.
You think this thought just came to me because you know how fucking big budget fucking movies are nowadays, where all the effects and all the shit going on into it. You think they're just not getting enough for advertisement anymore? They put all their budget in the actual film stuff that they don't. They have very little for advertising.
I don't know. You're the closest we have to like an insider in this industry. You gotta tell us, confirm or deny, like, cause like I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I just want people to do a better job at advertising their movies for once. Cause like, why they don't do that, I don't know.
Also, there's a character I want to mention, but I felt like it would be more appropriate to bring her up in the next movie. But Marianne, total is a definite MVP in the franchise.
Oh yeah. God, Mary Ann is. You know what? She didn't have to bring in Creed to the family.
She didn't have to bring in Donnie at all.
Cause let's be honest. Donnie is a fucking bastard child.
Bastard child. Not even her child, and Apollo cheated on her with someone else to have him.
Still brings him into the family.
And brings him into the family.
Raises him like he's one of her own.
Exactly.
It's like MVP Marianne right there.
Oh, totally. Love Marianne.
I love
these movies.
I love these movies so much, Nick.
I'm so glad we're doing this.
I know. Why don't they make opening themes in TV shows anymore, Chelsea? I don't know either. That also fucking gets to me. That also gets to me as well. Why don't they make good TV openings anymore? Or like, it was like a Transformers Earthspark. That's been like, that's such a really good Transformers show.
And it's the worst opening because it's just a fucking title.
That's it. Where's the opening? What? I I don't get it. Even Sonic. You know what it was? Even Sonic, like the new Sonic show, like we were watching it, it was like, yeah, it's not that bad. And we're like, okay, what's the opening gonna be? Oh. Like every time now, I feel such massive disappointment when there's no opening. It's just, oh, it's just a title. Oh. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Watch Rocky.
Yeah.
You gotta watch these movies. Like, Creed 2. It's just, oh, I love it. I love these movies. I love these movies, Nick.
Same. I love these movies too.
I love these movies, Nick. Oh. But yeah. NASA's funny thing is reported that movie budgets are overinflated because of marketing. Then what the fuck is the advertisement then? If they're spending so much on advertisement, why is it shit? Why is it absolute fucking garbage if they're spending so much on advertisement? Like Nick, I like when, like, okay, admittedly, I haven't driven that much outside recently, cause I let's be honest, cause a lot of my days is just now just sleeping in, and then when I wake up, I gotta get ready to stream.
Same.
But like when I do go out, like I don't see like see like billboards anymore. Not even like billboards to advertise movies. It's like, where's my Creed 3 billboard? Maybe it exists out there, but I haven't seen it. Like what happened to billboards? What happened to billboard advertisement? Come on. Come on. Advertise your movies. Do math. Great. See, you ruined me, Nick. I had to get the Family Guy joke out there as soon as I said, come on. Come on.
Do math.
Oh, my goodness. Alright. But, let's see. We've been going for almost 2 hours now. Like an hour 47. The John says billboards are still a thing. They usually for other things other than films and TV shows. No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, what happened to billboard advertisement for exactly that? Like, TV shows and films. They used to do that stuff. Like, oh, let me see if I can find, like, a Transformers billboard. Let's see here, like let me see here, look at this. They have billboards for Transformers 5, the shitty one. They advertised the last night the shitty movie with billboards. Where's my Rise of the Beast billboard? I mean, I still don't have much hope for the movie, but but my complaint still stands. Like, where's the advertisement for that movie? Where's the billboards for it? It's such a genuine complaint I have that nobody advertises their movies. It's like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope people watch Creed 3 though.
Same.
I hope they do. This movie is, I'm so excited for this movie, and I hope people watch it. I hope this movie does well. You gotta watch Creed 3. And even if Creed 3 ends up not being as that great, like so far, just based on track record alone, none of these movies have let me down.
Yeah.
Like even Rocky 5, the movie that everyone supposedly hates, I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really excited for Creed 3. You guys watching the Rocky movies in a private room, right? Yeah, mostly just because we want to get like the best experience we can out of the movie.
Plus, while watching it, we do like find points to like we say. We usually bring something up, to bring it up during movie.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I have to bring this up now. During Rocky 3, Rocky got angry, that caused him to want to fight Clubber Lang, but he needs something more positive in order to beat him.
That's right. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm repeating myself so many times now, but it's honestly, that's all I can say. Just, I like these movies. They're great. You should go watch them. So, we've been going for almost 2 hours now. It is almost 4 o'clock. It's like 3:50 something, so. And John says you've been addicted to American Dad opening theme. Here, you know what? This is how we'll end it. We'll sing the American Dad theme. Bum, 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 bum. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. The sun in the sky has a smile on his face, and is shining a salute to the American race. Bum, 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 bum. Oh boy, it's swell to say, good morning, USA. Da, 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 da. Good morning, USA. There we go. Good morning, USA. Alright. So, since we're almost 2 hours mark now, I think this is probably a good place to call it a lunch break. So, any last words, Nick?
Watch these movies. Watch Rocky.
Watch these movies. Alright, so thank you everyone who came. Oh my gosh, why? I made this. I keep doing this. I made the schedule, but I don't remember what streams. Tomorrow's Hi-Fi Rush again. And, tomorrow is gonna be, it is a actual solo stream, Nick, so.
Alright.
Yeah. So, there we go. And then, oh, yeah, and then sometime by Friday, we gotta read the Barra Magna Bionicle comics for Ninja's podcast.
Yeah.
Alright then. Alright, so that's it then. Thank you everyone who came, and we'll see you tomorrow. So until then, goodbye.